So for my presentation, I'd like to talk about the importance of coconuts, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of how to husk the coconut. So when you husk the coconut, so for when we use the husk to husk it, we use sort of just like this peg. We have this big tree stump in my house, in my yard, so that it's easy just to husk it. So when we husk it, we hit more so over here at the top of the coconut, not in the middle, at the top, because it would be easier to take off. So it would look something like this. You would hit it, and sort of like a rugby ball, you would turn it, and the fiber should come off. So you would keep going until all of it comes off. And then as you can see that coconut was younger because the water came out and it was easier to pop. So you can see that it's young because it's easy to crush, and also you can tell when it's young by the shade of the coconut. So earlier it was all green, but since it's been out for a couple of days, it sort of changed color because it's not on the tree no more. So as you can see is that if you look in here, all the coconut meat is thin, showing that it's younger, and that's why it popped open. And another thing that was important to the tongue culture, or for me, on this burning it, is that the coconut fibers. So one important thing for the coconut fibers is this: if you want to start a fire, you get that dry fibers and you throw it in and you start the fire. And another thing is that with the coconut water, it was a good source, so it was a good drink to drink. You could probably just like grab a coconut husky and then pop it open and drink. And one important thing that the coconut fibers is also used for is that for coconut milk. So to get coconut milk is you get all the meat out from the coconut and you get the fibers. So you put the fibers, coconut meat, and then either put the fibers on top again, and you just start to squeeze it, and you just squeeze it, and then you see all the milk come out. So that's how you get it. So you actually can tell the difference between which coconut is younger and which coconut is older. So if you can see right here is that the one in my right hand, this one, is younger, and you can tell because of the color of it. You can see how it's much more lighter than this one. In my left hand, for example, it's more darker than this one because it's older. So with the meat inside, that the younger coconut, will have the more thinner meat, and then the darker coconut will have a little more thicker meat. But the milk still would taste the same though. And then another importance about the coconut fibers is that if you were to take it apart, you could braid it to make the rope. You'll be able to make the rope, or also known as a kaffa. So as you can see in this little boat that I made back then, is that if you can see right here, is that is made out of the coconut fibers. My grandmother weaved it together, and it's still good to this day. So what about the rope though? So when people would wear the tawala, you would get the coconut fiber rope or the kaffa, and you would wrap it around yourself and you would use it as a rope to hold up your tawala. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.